Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Align Strength Podcast, where we talk all things fitness, mindset, and creating alignment in your life. I'm your host, Mandy Scout, and today's episode is a special one because we recently just presented our very first Fit for the Future scholarship. A couple weeks ago, we presented the scholarship at the Senior Scholarship Awards ceremony for one lucky member of the class of 2025, and that was at GET High School, for an amazing essay that he had wrote. So the scholarship is from our gym, Fit for You Fitness, which is in Trempealeau, and it's to support and uplift the next generation of leaders. The goal of this scholarship is to recognize a local high school student who showed dedication, personal growth, and commitment to bettering themselves and the world around them. This year, we had asked applicants to respond to this prompt. The power of goals. Describe a personal goal you've achieved, the steps you took, and what you learned along the way. How will this experience guide your future ambitions? So I had gotten 24 essays to read through, lots of great essays, but one just kept really sticking out to me, and that winner of the 2025 Fit for the Future scholarship, his name was Nick Jumper. So Nick's thoughtful response highlighted his strong work ethic, commitment to growth, and understanding that success comes from putting in the work and taking small, consistent steps along the way. So today, I am honored to share this essay, the winning essay, to you. I'm going to read through his essay. So take a deep breath, settle in, and enjoy the powerful reminder of how setting and achieving goals can shape our lives. So, The Power of Goals by Nick. He says, "The goal I set for myself began when I was just a kid. From the moment I made it, I knew I wanted to see it through. My goal was to make the varsity golf team all 4 years of high school. This was a long-term ambition that required hard work, dedication, and smaller steps along the way to ensure I didn't make the team, but also excel. To achieve this, I dedicated countless hours to practice. I spent hours at the driving range, an hour working on my chipping, and another hour perfecting my putt. I knew that success in golf required more than just excelling in one area, so I made sure to strengthen every part of my game. I also played full rounds with different people, challenging myself by stimulating the pressure and unpredictability of real tournaments. This helped me stay calm and prepared for any situation I might face in a competition. Beyond just practicing, I also took the time to study the game. I watched hours of instructional videos, analyzed professional swings, and experienced with techniques in my room before testing them on the course. This process required patience and discipline, especially on days when I felt like taking a break. I reminded myself of my goal and kept pushing forward. Through this experience, I learned the importance of setting not just one big goal, but smaller goals along the way. Breaking a major goal into manageable steps makes it more achievable and helps with motivation. I also realized how crucial discipline is, not just in sports, but in all areas of life. Whether it's working towards academic success, improving in a sport, or striving for personal growth, discipline is the key to reaching any goal. This journey has helped guide my future ambitions. Now, I know that with hard work and dedication, I can accomplish anything I set my mind to. This lesson will guide me in college, my career, and beyond. Setting goals, staying disciplined, and persevering through challenges are skills I will carry with me in everything I do. I hope to inspire others to set their own goals in sports, academics, or personal passions. With determination and effort, anything is possible. How amazing was that? Nick's words are such a great example of how powerful intentional goal setting can be. What I love most is how he didn't just focus on the end result, but highlighted the process, the learning, and the small consistent steps it took to get there. That's what we preach inside the gym as well. Progress over perfection, building strength rep by rep, and showing up for yourself every single day. And for Nick, we are absolutely honored that we were able to present this scholarship for you, and we can't wait to see where your path takes you. You are absolutely fit for the future. To everyone listening, if you've been holding on to a goal, wondering if it's worth chasing, let Nick's story be your sign. Start small, take one step, and trust that each choice you make builds the strength you need to keep going. I want to give you some simple tools to help you set your own goals, because having a goal is powerful, but having a plan makes that goal real. One of the most effective ways to set and structure your goals is using the SMART method. And I'm going to go through what SMART stands for. So SMART, method of goal setting. So the S in SMART stands for specific. You want to have a specific goal. So be clear about what you want to achieve. Here's an example. So instead of saying, I want to get stronger, make it more specific and say, I want to do 10 push-ups without stopping. Okay, so you can see how it's a little bit more specific. It's easier to achieve a goal if you actually have a more specific goal. The M in SMART is for measurable. So you want to be able to measure your progress as you go. So being able to track your progress, if your goal is measurable, going back to that push-up example, you can say, I've gone from 3 push-ups to now 7 push-ups. So I'm getting there. So you can see how you can measure a goal, measure your progress. A in the word SMART is for achievable. When you're thinking of goals, you want it to be a goal that you can actually achieve. So make sure it's something realistic for you. Your goal should stretch you. It should stretch you, but it also needs to be within your reach of effort. Okay, so you need to be able to make sure that your goal is actually achievable for you. R. So the R in SMART stands for relevant. Again, choosing a goal that is for you, relevant for you. It's got to align with your values and your big picture vision. If your goal supports your fitness, your mindset, or your life direction, you're more likely to stick with it. And then T, the T in SMART is for time bound. Give yourself a deadline. So it's not just about what is the goal, but it's also about when. When is just important as the what. So the example here with those push-ups again is, I'll complete those 10 push-ups by the end of the month. So the goal with this example here was push-ups. The goal, I want to complete 10 push-ups without stopping. The time was wanting to complete that 10 push-ups without stopping by the end of the month. Very specific, giving it a time. It's achievable for a person. It's relevant to their health and fitness. So that is the SMART method. a lot of people use this method when setting goals. But there's other ways too. You can also try other goal setting tips, like start with one small goal and build momentum, or write it down. Write down your goal on a sticky note, on your phone, in a journal. If you have a big goal, break the big goal into small mini milestones to avoid being overwhelmed. So if you have a big goal, it could be overwhelming, but have that as your end result, but create and work towards mini milestones, mini goals until you work your way up to that big goal. And then share your goal with someone. So accountability is huge. It makes a huge difference. Share your goal with somebody. Again, writing it down and then share it with them so that person can help hold you accountable, root you on, ask how you're doing, ask how your progress is. So share it with someone. And then visualize your success. Imagine how you're going to feel once you've reached it. Today's takeaway. Nick set a big goal. His goal was making the varsity golf team all 4 years of high school, and he made it happen. Not overnight, not by chance, but through small, intentional steps and consistent effort. Your reminder today is that great things aren't achieved all at once. They're earned one choice, one practice, and one step at a time. Set your goal, commit to the process, and just like Nick, you'll build a future you can be proud of. Remember, goals don't have to be huge to be meaningful. Every goal you make should be meaningful to you, whether it's a tiny goal or it's a big goal. Whether your goal is taking a walk every morning or finishing a class or even just building more confidence, it all starts with one decision followed by small steps. If you need support, that's what we're here for. We can support you inside the gym. We can support you outside the gym. We have lots of virtual options. We can support you on the podcast. We can support you, as in the community. Like, we have a community of members virtually inside the gym, and everybody supports everyone there. It's amazing. So reach out to us. Send me a message. And we can help you set some goals, help you work along the way, work side by side with you. We can be your accountability partner. Just reach out. So today, thanks for tuning in with us today, and share this episode with a friend. Everybody has some goals at some point in their life, always. There's always people, you're always making a goal for something and reaching for it and working towards it. So send this to somebody who can use this as a little boost. Like it, leave a review. But until next time, stay aligned, stay strong, and keep working towards your future.